guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a tag. I found this one on YouTube itself. It's the reader problems tag. I have my iPad here for the questions and let's jump right in. Question 1. You have 20,000 books on your TBR. How in the world do you decide what to read next? That question is not that hard, but I made my own TBR game. I'm working on a new TBR game. I bought 2 TBR games, so the answer is through a TBR game. But then when you have your TBR for the month, how am I deciding what to read, in what order to read that TBR? Sometimes I know for sure what I want to read next, sometimes I don't, and I made a spin wheel with all the TBR of all the books for that month. And if I really don't know what to read next, I'll spin the wheel and that's what I'm going to read. So, not a big problem, but I can relate. Question 2. You're halfway through a book and you're just not loving it. Do you quit or are you committed? That depends. I'm not one to DNF a book fast or at all. I I don't think I have ever DNF'd a book. No, not yet. For now. But I will try, or I will do a soft DNF maybe. But there will be books I don't quite like, but I'm always committed to finish it. So, yeah, I'm committed to finish the book. Question number 3. The end of the year is coming and you're so close but so far away on your Goodreads challenge. Do you try to catch up and how? I set my challenge low. So, for example, this year I want to read 50 books. I'm on book 18 or 19. So it's just March. So I think I will be succeeding my challenge for 2024. And I'm not really seeing it as a challenge. It's what I want. How much books do I really want to read this year? But if I don't make it or I'm going over it, that doesn't matter to me. But maybe if end of year is coming and I'm not there yet, don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe when I hit my first challenge or I complete the 50 books, maybe I can set another challenge and see what happens then. Question number 4. The cover of a series do not match. How do you cope? This one is a good question, but also a hard question. I'm not that I'm not that um it doesn't matter much to me. Not if the book is bigger, smaller, or I just want to have the collection complete or I don't. So for me it's not really a problem, but that's personal preference. And I can understand if you have a beautiful uh, book room or a mini library or something like that, then it can be a problem, but I don't have that yet. So for me for now, the covers, if they don't match, I don't really care about that. Question number 5. Everyone and their mother loves a book. you don't really like? Who do you bond with over shared feelings? Yeah, this is a question that I cannot translate good in my head, but yeah, if someone likes a book and I don't, then I don't. It's a book is a personal preference, like genres, like book types, like authors, like uh, everything. I hear so many people that don't like Throne of Glass or Akatar or the books of Sarah J. Maas or um, example Hunting Adeline. The there's so many people that don't like Haunting Adeline, but I enjoyed it. That's my personal preference. So yeah, I don't side with anyone. It's my opinion, and if I don't like the book, I don't like it. Question number 6. You're reading a book and you're about to start crying in public. How do you feel? Let me bawl my eyes out. I don't care. I really cannot been bothered by that. It's You're allowed to have feelings. You're allowed to do whatever you want. So if I'm starting to cry in public, then I'm starting to cry in public. If the book is that good, I must say I'm not really a type to cry over a book. It happens, but not that uh, frequent. I'm not. I can gasp on a book or think, or and when I'm reading smut, for example, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Poker face. Poker face. So, but that's me. Number 7. A sequel of a book you love comes out, but you've forgot a lot from the prior novel. Will you reread the book, skip the sequel, try to find synopsis on Goodreads, cry in frustration? At first, I'm just going to start and see what I remember. If I don't, I will reread it or just push through and see how it ends. I'm not a big rereader. I'm in that department. I'm also one of less, or how do you say that? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, but there will be a few people like me, but I'm not a really big rereader. Question number 8. You don't want anyone borrowing your books. How do you politely tell them nope when they ask? No, sorry, my books are precious to me and I don't want anything to happen to them. And if they say, yeah, but I'm careful and yeah, sorry, no, mm, it's no. It's that easy. If you don't respect my decision, there's the door, bitch. So no, not a not a problem. Question number 9. You've picked up and put down 5 books in the last month. How do you get over your reading slump? This is a good one because I had a reading slump for almost 5 years. I've tried over and over again to pick up books and it didn't work until I found a werewolf romance and then not a little romance, and that's what keeps me. Uh, that that was what helped me out of my slump. But I think if I'm in a reading slump, I will try something fluffy, something light, something a novella maybe. I won't pick up a big book like Crescent City or the no, that's out of the question. So, for example, I would pick up Dawn and Dusted. It's one of my favorite cowboy romance of all times, and I've flown through it. I loved it so much. So I think I will search for something like that or maybe reread it. But question number 10. There are so many new books coming out that you're dying to read. How many do you actually buy? If I can, I buy them all. If I can't, I buy one at a time or go for the books I want to read most. Or I pick up the book that's the sequel of one I've read not long before that. Question number 11. After you bought the new books, you can't wait to get After you're bought the new books, you can't wait to get to them. How long do they sit on your shelf before you get them? That depends. These books I've just recently when when I start reading again, I began reading in English and not in Dutch. So everything you see here is bought in the over the last 2 months or 2.5 months. So most of them are there from the beginning. So it depends on. Yesterday I got the new book from Lila Sage, the oh my god, why can I not think of the name? Oh my god, I'm so terrible at this. I don't know. Settled, and I will put it here. I'm sorry. I'm beep blank. I got it yesterday in the mail, and the first thing I did was start reading it because I couldn't wait to read that book. I love Lila Sage. So it depends. Officially, number 11 was the last question, but I put a question number 12 in myself. You see someone breaking the spine of a paperback. How do you react? It's one of the most hated thing in the book community is breaking a spine. But hear me out. When I read all those years ago and when I just started with physical books, I did break some spines. Yeah, I know. Horrible person. How can I do that? That was because I really wanted to read comfortable. And of course, I want my books to be kept nice and but the main reason I really wanted to read my book chill. So no pressures, no oh I need to no. But I found the most amazing hack ever, and I don't have to break one spine any. I will put it up here if I can, or I will link it down below. It's absolutely life changing, for me at least. I can read my paperback books in peace, no struggling, and they keep their been keep beautiful. Oh, this was the YouTube tag readers problems. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you liked, please stick around, subscribe. You will make me so happy. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.